Hey, welcome to day 10, and I have this lovely Jingle All the Way collection from My Mind's Eye, the sticker, the chipboard, the ephemera, the Project Life cards, and some awesome sequins that I found on scrapbook.com when I purchased it, and they go so well together. And I got these little envelopes that I had left over from the packaging for the Penelope kit on day 8, I believe. I'm pretty sure. So that was that blue folder that I filled with envelopes. So I've got some of them left, and some of the colours, this black and white, will go with it. So I've just putting the sequins in there, and I'm just trying to package this up so that it looks cute. Just because I say it every time, I think. I just wanted some extra element of surprise and cuteness to the packages when she opened them. I've been watching lots of Happy Mail videos and checking out Instagram and Pinterest for ideas, and that's where all these things have come from and have inspired me to create the Advent calendar this year in this way. So I've got these lovely little, this Santa is a pick, and it's one actually for cupcakes. So they came in a set of cupcake liners, patty pans, and had these picks and this tree one as well, and they're to make your cupcakes and then stick them on top so that they look cute. Instead, I brought them for scrapbooking. I have these lovely Flair from Just Add Flair, and those mistletoe picks are, I believe, just a decoration. I don't think they're a cupcake decoration. So I put in those wood veneer in an envelope, and I'm just going through some of my Flair and some buttons now and pulling out some of them to go with the collection. I thought this one, the colours are so nice and vibrant that it actually it goes with my colouring of my style of my stash, my Christmas stash. So it's nice to be able to pull out some of the things because I have an enormous Christmas stash. And there is plenty to share. So in goes all the goodness. And there's another little cute little package that she'll be able to unopen and marvel at. Now I'm just trying to work out how I'm going to position. So if you are going to wrap it just like this, the best way to do it so it stays together is to to use washi tape and make it a loop, and then use it to stick down like the stickers and the chipboard and these kind of pieces where you want them. I have these stickers, these foil cardboard trees. I have that wood veneer that I pulled out, some nice bigger pieces, because we can never have too much of that goodness, and really we can't have too much of any kind of goodness. I think Corinne will be laughing. I'm assuming she's got a good Christmas stash, but also with all this Christmas goodies that she's getting in this Advent calendar, she'll be able to scrapbook her heart away with her December daily. Just going through and working out from all the goodness. I've got this stage I still had all my Christmas stash in Ziploc bags that I'd packed away for the year. So I'm just going through each bag, pulling out some of this chipboard. Some of the pieces I've got, if they'd come apart from the chipboard, I'd put them in the Ziploc bags. Others are still on the chipboard sheet. Now here's where I go to put a lot of the things in and realise the bigger things do not fit, but that's okay. We'll add that challenge and work out what we can do instead. So you can see now it goes into a cellophane bag. Now these cellophane bags have become so handy. I've used them so much that I'm going to need another packet. Now I'm cut that down to size so that I didn't have it looping and flapping, over and over the whole section. And I'm just making sure that if there's anything else I want to add to it, I'm going to add some of this red twine. And what else am I going to add? I think that might be it, actually. That's a cute little thing. I started to realize that Corinne's going to have so much stuff that it just not even going to be funny. It's really cute to be able to make these. It's so fun to make. So I tend to then just keep adding stuff to it, and before I know it, there's a phenomenal amount of the collection and the stash to go together in a kit kind of form. Now here's where it gets a bit tricky. I've just broadly used my videos that I've watched, and I'm just making a folder, I guess, embellishment folder to hold some of these envelopes and goodies. So what I do is I just fold it up, and I'm not going to go into too much detail because it doesn't work as well as other people's. There is many on YouTube to follow. So just cutting that up, and I've seen a lot of people cut to this line here so that it takes away some of the bulk in that fold. My idea was that if you could open it up, and then it would have two pockets, one on each side, and they'd be fat so that they could fit some goodness in. So you can see here, I'm making another fold so that it sits out square, sits out flat, and it goes in here. Now, unfortunately, I was doing this in the middle of the night, and I forgot to take a photo of the folder. And then when Corinne got it, she has dug into it and hasn't been able to take a photo of it either. So definitely check out some tutorials. If you want some links or some ideas of who, then let me know, and I'll go back and look at who I was watching, or find one that I suggest for you guys. But I'm just going to fold the edge up here so you can see now. It's just so I can make it a 3D bulkness. And actually my video cut out because it was like 5 o'clock in the morning, and it filled up all its space with, you know, like, I don't know how many days I did in one night, like 12 days worth of goodness making things. So really I just made all these ideas, and then I worked out which day I wanted them to go on, etc, etc. So just going to tape down this edge, and you can see here, once this side comes together, it becomes a big pocket that you can fit in those envelopes and that cellophane bag. And that's the idea. Didn't want anything too fancy, and I didn't even know if it was going to work because I'm not watching a tutorial, because I didn't want to stop watching the show I was watching. That night I'd found a new show on Netflix about a new mother and you know, their life and a few other people's lives, and the judgmental, it was a new mums group, and, you know, mums to be group and stuff like that. So I watched the whole season that night, and I even watched more than that while I was scrapbooking, because I was scrapbooking for so long. But I didn't want to stop that and watch a YouTube video. So instead I just experimented, brought you along, and then unfortunately ran out of space on my phone. So you can see now it just folds up, and it has that bit of, you know, a fair bit of space that you can put anything in. Now when I went to close it, I realized it needed a bigger spine. So I do cut down those diagonal edges, and then I do realize that I do need to make the fold in the spine like a actual book. So it's like a book when it closes. That's the best way to describe it. Now I'm so sorry that the footage cuts off. If anyone's really that interested, I could make it again, and I could make sure that it films properly. But this is going to be the end of it. Unfortunately, like I've said now 10 times, the phone cut off. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed being able to see today's video of putting things together to make this stash kit, this kit and this collection, and I hope you're enjoying the series. Catch you next video. Bye.